I haven't done this before, and by this I mean stand here at a podium and talk to an audience. That's not really true. What I haven't done is what I'm about to do. So, if you'll bear with me, I'd like to share For the Love of Detroit. I want to drop a little story about a city you know. Hey, wait a second, hold up. There you go. Oh, you're with me. All right, woo! I don't want to miss out on the background, the accompaniment. I want to drop a little story about a city you know. Much like our distant past, our brilliance is about to show. Before we get there, we've got to make some changes. I've got some thoughts here. Together we can arrange this. We've got too many divides that keep us from being great. From skin color, economics, and roads with the number 8. Way back before December 1993, living in or near Detroit, you were in the 313. All you need is a review of our recent history to see that we were drowning in deep negativity. It all started with what was once our biggest business. I ain't playing, I'm serious. Can I get a witness? I can hear the bigwigs joking at that first imported car. I'm sure they all laughed, thinking that ride would not go far. But up and down Woodward, those cars began to travel. If they respected the first one, maybe things wouldn't have unraveled. But unravel they did, and things went deeper and deeper. I'm glad Dan Gilbert and his friends know this city is a keeper. But Dan isn't the only one who's doing his part. We've got startups, good sports teams, and a lot of heart. Who guessed one of our saviors would be a skinny blonde rapper? Chrysler's Super Bowl ad helped get us out of the crapper. I like what Duggan's done, so far he's been true. It's great to see the progress. I love it, don't you? I know there's plenty of problems that still surround our town, but that seems so last decade, no longer how we get down. I like where we're heading, and our future is bright. Can I get you to go Jimmy Walker with me and say Dynamite? This rhyme, you're not even close, hold on. This rhyme isn't over, it's barely started in fact. For change to come true, we've all got to act. I want you to understand change from an energy perspective. I'm tapped into it, and this is our directive. We have the choice on what we choose to see. When we look through the eyes of love, that's all there will be. It's a very interesting concept, this idea of love. It comes from deep inside, and you can find it above. When you see it in you first, you'll see it in others too. When you look for it in others, this is even more true. People look at their lives asking why they are here. Many regret the past, and for the future they fear. It's because too many have hate where their heart does exist. We're designed to be happy and less frequently pissed. Finding joy outside is harder if it isn't in you. Can you find it right now? I mean it, can you? When you keep it with you throughout the day, you'll be able to access it whenever you say. It's important for Detroit to understand this. Us getting together has been kind of a miss. We have too much distrust and other hard feelings. I respect and appreciate both sides, but neither is appealing. Oh yes, it's true. I went there in fact. We need to settle the issues between white and black. It starts when we accept that color don't matter. And less important is whose wallet is fatter. What's key in this life and a real difference maker is whether you're a giver or just another taker. We've got too many people who could be given much more, but they're waiting for handouts. Man, what a bore. See, life is worth living when you have passion for something, whether it's music or business, teaching or running. Take time to understand what you were put here to do. That lesson can't come from anyone but you. Get quiet and listen to the voice deep inside. You've got to believe it. It's you, it's your guide. Once you tap into this, you will see the truth. Look at our celebrities. They're nothing but proof. You see, they're living the lives that they were born to live. As a result, they have lots more to give. And I'm talking a lot more than money right now. They offer time, love, and even know-how. You see, genius isn't limited to a chosen few. You can find yours and share it as soon as you do. Giving freely is a great sign of gratitude. It's hard to give and keep a bad attitude. And once our attitudes change, our energy will too. You really can't stay mad at people who love you. All of this hatred can leave our collective mind. The first thing we have to do is believe that it's time. Close your eyes and notice all the color you don't see. That is our next step as we imagine unity. Now look at your neighbor and tell him you love him. Don't just see the meat suit, see the spirit within him. This is where our gods live. They're really not above. Next time you want to reach them, just reach out in love. Peace. So, I gotta call some people up here. You, David Farbman, Tina Fleming, come here. We got some really cool stuff happening. And I don't know that we're gonna get through all of it, so we're gonna probably just post it on the screen. Do we have the ability to do that? Yeah, we're gonna post it on the screen. We're not gonna worry about reading it, we're just gonna do it this way. David Farbman, Tina Fleming, David Farbman, please, Tina Fleming. Yeah, come on. You just reading it over? I don't think we're gonna read it, I think we're just gonna show it. So, why don't you hold that up? So, this is kind of cool. One of the things that we wanted to do was make this kind of an official day. And thanks to David Farbman, the lady who works with Tina Fleming, Caitlin Davis, my wife Stephanie, we got March 13th officially proclaimed by the state of Michigan as Detroit Day. So thank you for being a part of Detroit Day. We're going to leave this up here for a few minutes, but right now what we really want y'all to do is pull out your phones, get your little Twitter apps humming, and start tweeting what you love about our great city. Where is Tina? Did she really not come on here?
Tina, come on.
Come on, Tina. It is 313 in the 313 on 313. What up? Happy Detroit Day. Tweet. We're going to have it on screen in a minute. There's Tina right there. Don't take her picture, though, whatever you do. Yeah, she does not want that happening. So what that means basically is take a picture. So we're going to get that up here. We've been trending across the nation most of the day, so hopefully the rest of the city and the rest of the people that have love for this city are tweeting their brains out right now, showing their love for our great area. Again, I really want to thank you for being a part of it. Thank you to David Farbman. Thank you to Nate Velez of Initech as our platinum sponsor. Thank you to Leon Lebrecht of LJPR, one of our gold sponsors. We got Ray Lake, the Motor Village. We got Opportunity Detroit. We got the United Way, who sponsored our march earlier. We've got Blue Cross Blue Shield, who's doing a great job as a gold sponsor and doing some of the media with us. I don't have a list of the sponsors, so I'm flying a little blind right now. I know there's one more gold sponsor, and they're going to kick my butt in a minute. Want to move on to the silver sponsors. Antina Promotions, thank you. GTS Direct, Brighter Logistics, Eskimo Jacks. Hey, by the way, I don't care what you do for the rest of the day, seriously, go out and get yourself an Eskimo Jacks. It's an ice cream sandwich. It is a big pile of deliciousness. Benji, I can see it still in your beard, dude. How was it?
It's delicious, and there's no high fructose corn syrup. It's healthy.
Right.
It's natural sugar.
High fructose corn syrup, a.k.a. healthy. And you're not lactose intolerant. All right. There's probably a couple more people. We've had great media sponsors and partners. Thank you for Greening Detroit. Thank you to MI Michigan India, new up in the booth. Thank you to my wonderful team, and we'll hit more on them in a little bit. But you guys are awesome. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. And we're about ready to get right back into the program. Is that true?
Yeah, we are.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Farbman again. Thank you. I know. I really need to drink some Coke or something.
Did everybody tweet? Yeah. Tweet it away. This is Twitter crazy. So I see on the viral Twitter. If you have not read the book, by the way, it's not a cell phone. Read Hatching Twitter. I want to read an unbelievable story about Twitter and understand what Twitter is all about. It's a book that will blow your mind. We're hot.
Well, almost hot. Good. In all reality, though,
Hatching Twitter, you want to see a story about promise and a story about an accident or a morph or a shift. And we're talking about shifts today. It was an unbelievable example of a shift. And in about 30 minutes, I'm going to get up here and show you guys a shift that's going to blow you away. I'm not really so goofy all the time. I laugh, cry, and do lots of crazy emotions. And we'll dig into some things. Our next speaker is a pastor. He's a cool guy. He runs a program called Live in Peace. He's a man that believes in nonviolence, believes in movement by peace. And I want to bring him up here on the stage. He's going to get up here and let us have it. His name is Pastor Maurice Hardwick, a.k.a. Pastor Gull. Pastor?